a lot of success stories I've got to post in the Facebook group in a minute. Prove in the Facebook group. I just looked. My internet's been out all day. All day. I've had no internet. It's an interesting thing when you're like, what do I do with no internet? Good morning. Oh, thanks. Yes, I love this cup. Hello, Emma. Emmy. Hello, Aaliyah. Hi, guys. I'm going on very late for live because I've been out all night. You late on TikTok today? Yes, I've been out, guys. Plus, I didn't have any internet earlier. Loz, can we talk about career rather than SP? Yes, darling. What do you want to talk about? Just step into the state of having the career you want already, darling. You can say things like, I'm the most famous petrochemical engineer in such and such, whatever it is. Step into the state that you already are that. Hi, Loz. Try to manifest my SP. It's 6 months, no results. What can I do? What do you mean, no results? You never know if there's no movement. The amount of people in the group thought there's no movement, no results in 6 months, the next minute the SP's messaging them. You don't know. If I listen to my affirmations without believing it, will it still manifest? You don't have to believe them, darling. You won't. You won't believe it at first. They have to sink in to become beliefs. It's problems with problems. What do you mean? With career? What do you mean problems with problems? What do you mean? Problems with current career. Okay, tell me what the problems are. If you have problems in your current career, you can say things like, I get along with everyone. This job is so easy for me. I never get given extra work. I never have any problems at work. I remember when my career was a shit show. I remember when I used to have so many problems at work. I don't anymore. I remember when. Use I remember when, darling. But tell me what the problems are. Can I listen to my affirmations while doing other stuff at the same time? Yes, guys, look. I've been in the last couple of days thinking while I'm sitting doing work, I should be playing my affirmations in the background, but I just keep forgetting to do it. It's probably better than listening to music in the background. Do that. Even if you're not repeating it after yourself, at least it's something in your mind sinking in. I'm so excited. I cried. Haha, I'm going to cry again too. What was this? Hang on, Kat, I missed it. What are you so excited about? My boss seems to be treating me differently to everyone else. Okay, so Dean, what I want you to do is start saying whatever the opposite of what your boss is doing. My boss is so sweet to me now. He never gives me extra work. He respects me. He always listens to me. I'm his favourite employee. He treats me better than he treats everyone else. Say those things, whatever the opposite is of what he's doing. Because you've got an assumption and a very long-held story or a dominant story in your mind about him treating you that way. And the more you think he's mean, treats you differently, unfair, he will remain that way. Got it? Hang on. I'm going up, Kat, because I don't know what you're talking about. I just posted pics of the new place in the group moving in tomorrow. Wow! Wonderful, Kat, are you? Oh, congratulations, darling. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Oh, lovely. Can't wait to see it. Girl, I need to be yelled at. Casey, what'd you do? If I had a bad dream about my SP and I not being together, etc., does it mean anything? No, darling. Only you give meaning to the dreams. Don't worry about it. Hi, Icy. Got my SP back and now I want to commit with him. Oh, Chirula. Wonderful. Hooray, darling. Congratulations. What did you do? Darling, don't worry about the commitment. Just assume you're committed. Don't even jump to the now I need commitment. So many of you get them back in your reality, but then you're kind of thinking you're not committed. Just assume you are. Oh, he loves me. He's back because he loves me. He loves me so much. He loves being my man. He loves being my boyfriend. Don't act in the 3D or tell them in the 3D. You're committed to me. Do it in your mind. Can listen to my affirmations while doing other stuff. Yes. I love spending my lunch break with Loz. Oh, it's your lunch break. Must be in the UK. Are you, don't? If you manifest all day but you don't actually put in work, do you still think they'll work? It's got nothing to do with work. That's what LOA teaches you. You have to take action to manifest. It's such crap. It's your brain. It's what you're thinking. You're sending thought out. That's why LOA is such a flawed teaching. It's saying, oh, it's all thinking, but then you send it out and you got to act on it. No. You go about your day as you normally would. You go about looking for the job if you're looking for a job. You go about looking for a car, but you don't push the 3D to make it come about. You don't have this thing they keep calling inspired action. You only know it's action that's inspired after you've done it. Greetings from Sweden. Oh, hello. I've been finding it difficult to find an SP. Is it my self-concept or am I just impatient? To find my SP, darling, look, just assume you are already coupled up. You're in the state of trying to find one rather than I have one. If you went around all day and in your head at night slept in your bed as if there was a man in your bed already, give you the tip. One will turn up pretty damn quick. But you're in the state of single. Got to get into the state of coupled up. I love being in a couple. I love having my man in my bed every night. He climbs on top of me in the morning and cuddles me and kisses me and tells me good morning, tells me how beautiful I look, even though I've just woke up and I've got kitten breath. I love having a man in my bed every night. I love my new man. Say those things and he'll turn up. You don't even need to know who he is. But you're in the state of single. That's why it's perpetuating and you're just getting more single. And I want to be part of the drama. He hates drama, but he was there for me listening to me. What's this, Ella? God, Ella, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you? My parents have been fighting a lot. I cried and shared with my SP. Now I'm scared he won't marry me. Why would you be scared he wouldn't marry you because of that, darling? Everyone's parents fight. What are you talking about? And want to be part of my drama. He hates drama, but he was there for me. Listen to me. Darling, don't have that assumption that he wouldn't want to marry you because of drama. You know, people's parents are completely fucking dramatic and fucked up and getting divorces and being divorced and are divorced and got stepmums and how much drama everyone's family's got. It just comes with family. Don't worry about it, darling. Don't even have that assumption. What counts? Does the SP reaching out? Does social media reach out count or text or phone call? You're trying to give excuses as to, oh, I reached out on social media, that's not reaching out. Any reaching out's reaching out, darling. I don't care if you send a fucking carrier pigeon, it's reaching out. What are you talking about? I don't tell people not to reach out. I say do it from a place of confidence. But if you are so worried about reaching out or not reaching out, you're obviously paranoid that you have to reach out. So you're trying to think of excuses to what sounds like not reaching out. I don't know, I'll do it on social media and then Loz might let me. If you've been asking me about it, darling, I wouldn't do it anytime soon because you're not sounding confident about it. Is it okay to go out with a guy as a friend while manifesting SP? Yes, darling. Absolutely. Oh, sorry, I've just eaten some party food and it makes me tired when I eat wheat and shit. Yes, darling, go out with as many people as you like. Won't make any difference. Loz, my SP texted me and called me last night after a few weeks no contact. I affirmed and persisted. Oh, sassy brunette. Wonderful, darling. That's great. Keep going. Keep persisting. Keep affirming. He's been in my dreams 3 times this week. Oh, my God. I had a really weird dream last night and I actually remembered it this morning. What if I can't visualize, babe? Can I focus only affirmations to change my mental diet? Yes, darling, of course. If you can't visualize, just affirm and change your mental diet. Absolutely. It'll still have the same effect. SP comes over, but says he can't sleep next to me sometimes. Also says he doesn't feel he's all of me. He's all of me. Doesn't feel he's all of me. What does that mean? SP comes over, but says he can't sleep next to me sometimes. Okay, Amber, you got some fucking story about he just wants you for sex or something. Get rid of that story. He loves sleeping next to me, loves throwing his arms around me, loves waking up next to me in the morning, loves having morning sex with me. He loves having sex with me first thing in the morning. That would imply he stays over. We have so much morning sex now. That would imply, if you said that, that would imply he stayed over every night. Or the nights he was there. Unless he turned up at your doorstep at 6 a.m. and had morning sex with you. You know what I mean? What's the story you're holding? Well, can I affirm getting married at a certain age? Yes, I love that I got married at 26. It was so great. It was when I wanted it to happen. Whenever it is, the age is done. Oh, what's this, Jess? SP was out with friends having drinks, called me to tell me he loves me and was in tears. Oh my God. Jess, that's beautiful. Oh, how lovely. What have you been doing? What have you been doing to have that effect on that man? Tell us. Still getting purging dreams 3 months after sleeping affirmations, but glad because it shows that needs work. Oh God, 3 months after you're still having the bad dreams? Jesus. Have you manifested someone to forget something? Yes. The breakup. If you revise it enough times, it's like it never happened. And they can't remember what happened. And if you bring it up, they'll kind of look at you blankly like, or you just never bring it up. Was it the drinks? No. I don't have that much to drink. It's more the food. For me, it's the food because I'm on a ketogenic diet. If I have any wheat or anything, plus I get up super early these days. It's past my bedtime. Who sent me something? Come to brighten this life. Oh, no contact with SP for a week. Been affirming self-concept affirmations today. I'm blocked. Where have I gone wrong? Oh dear. Were you manifesting out of fear that he might block you? Were you manifesting? Were you affirming out of fear because you were so scared he might block you, or you were really scared that he was angry with you? What have your assumptions and thoughts dominantly been about the situation whilst affirming? Have you been thinking, he doesn't want me, this isn't going to work out, I really, really need to affirm, otherwise I'm going to lose him. He's angry with me, he's upset with me, I've hurt his feelings, he's really rejecting me this time's for real. What were you thinking? Thanks, Adele Ness, for the TikTok. Hello, dear Diva. Well, I contacted him, but he said he doesn't want anything with me. It's 6 months. What can I do? Oh, darling. Okay. Look, revise it. Go and revise what you did. Go and imagine he didn't say that. Imagine he didn't say it. Or imagine you're not going to beat yourself up for doing it. Okay, you took that action. It didn't work out the way you wanted. Sometimes it doesn't. You're not going to beat yourself up. I don't beat myself up. I'm revising. What is intuition in terms of law assumption? It's literally you manifested it. I knew that person was a bad egg. I knew there were red flags. I had this gut feeling. No, you didn't. You dominantly had a thought about them. You created a story about them that played out in the 3D. Now it's manifested and you think it was intuitive. You literally had dominant assumptions about them, or subconscious assumptions based on your core thinking, like men are cheats and then they cheat. Or I'm not good enough and then they betray you, or drop you for someone else because of your core thinking that you didn't realise you were thinking, and then you think it's intuition, but you literally manifested it. That's it. Love all your videos. Much love from Texas. Oh, thank you, darling. Thanks, Sandy Kane, for the roses. It's been months and no movement. How do you know there's been no movement, Maria? How do you know? Are you in their room every night watching them furiously masturbate over your photos on the socials? You don't know. Guys, when you say there's no movement, how the fuck do you know? How do you know what the fuck's going on? What can I tell myself to lift my overall mood? Darling, you can do things like EFT tap the shit out of yourself, or do a Ho'oponopono, or go for a big long walk and do your affirmations out loud and in your head, scream and yell at the top of a hill. Get yourself in a better mood. The mood maketh the man. Right? It is a good idea to get in a good mood. Do a gratitude journal. Write down all the things you're grateful for. Anything to get you in a mood. Gratitude doesn't manifest, but it certainly puts you in a nicer mood for the rest of the day. Okay? Anything like that could help you. Guys, if you're upset with this block, your manifestation, if you're upset, look, it doesn't help you if you dwell in the dwelling place of upset all fucking day, but try and get out of it, darling. Go and do those things I just said to help you. Hey, guys. Oh, F. Sorry guys, feeling so much better after you were yelling at me this morning. I needed it. Good. Whenever I got anxiety and caught them, can I say it never happened and try my best with them? Yes, darling, absolutely. That's perfect. Catch them. Fuck you, thoughts. You're not serving me, Fred, Harry, John, whatever you want to call your thoughts. Fuck off. Hey, Loz, is it okay to want a close relationship / friendship with my SP but not want it to escalate? Yes, darling, you can do that. You don't have to have it be anything romantic if you don't want to be. I met the best guy. We had the most amazing time, and my brain started working against me. Yes, darling, it's called your subconscious. It's a motherfucker. Don't worry about it. Just because you're old shit, things that happen in relationships, things happen in childhood. And it'll try and protect you from getting hurt. That's why. So don't let it sabotage you. Take control of your thinking, please. Thanks, Kat, for all the ice creams and fairy bread. What do they call fairy bread in America? The bread with the sprinkles on, the coloured sprinkles. My mum is such a hoarder that when my brother and I were clearing out her house, when she had to move to a retirement village, we found the sprinkles that were on his 1 year birthday cake. 1982. 1983, we were like, what? Yeah. We almost kept them because it was such a fucking cackle. Hi, Loz. So good to see you this morning. Oh, what's your biggest desire? Me? I think making this new career of mine a success at the moment. And a happy family and family life. But since my confidence is so bad, I find it very challenging. What's this M. Karini? Let me read this. Where's the rest of it? can't see the rest of that. Write the rest. What do you think of Sammy's new video? Which one? The one about Neville? Everyone keeps asking me. I think she's confused about the difference between conscious and subconscious thinking. Love you, Winnie. Very much. Oh, you have the same one. Lois, why does the transition period only happen for certain manifestations? Because you might have had some really long-held old thoughts about that thing. Hence why that video that Sammy said doesn't really work. Because you've still got old thoughts that are playing out. And she said, well, you can say they don't play out. Really? So you're defying everything that any scientist has ever said about the subconscious mind and how it works. And you've got long-held beliefs. You just think you're going to make them all go away in one day by saying, everything works out for me perfectly. Or only my positive thoughts manifest. Oh, well, you're going to get rid of all those thoughts, eh? Good luck with that. Lois, are you doing one-to-one coaching? No, darling. I want to manifest an SP. Go ahead then, darling. Sorry, I got a call for the course. Oh, you mean not a call? Oh, you mean for the course? What do you mean, darling? What do you mean, Kimmy? Does repetition affect the subconscious? It's what makes it sink into your subconscious, darling. You've repetitively thought all the bad shit all your whole life. That turned into a belief. That's why you have to repeat your affirmations so they become beliefs, darling. Is it better to affirm for contact or affirm for being in a relationship? Being in the relationship is better, but if you want to do it in steps, you can. But you want to live in the end, really, guys. Me and my partner have fell out, and I'm so upset. How do I fix it? You can't fix it in the 3D, darling, by talking to them, explaining, going to the house. Do it in your mind. He loves me. He doesn't care what I said. He loves it when I act crazy. It just means I love him, and he loves it. Revise it if you can. Go back and change it. Imagine you didn't say what you said. He didn't say what he said. Do you have a date for the course? The message sent before I finished. Oh, do I have a date? No, I'd say the end of this month, guys. Doesn't matter if they are now in a relationship. Does it? No. That is called a circumstance, and circumstances don't matter. Thoughts on M. Terry 1111. I thought M. Terry was an excellent account. I think she's got herself a little confused lately and changing her mind a lot. That's all I'll say about that. Lois, please help with affirmations. Can't get out of depression since he got married last week. Oh. Okay. Well, darling, I don't know how to help you there. That's a big one. Look, I would really focus on you if I were you. When you think of him, imagine he loves you, okay? And really focus on getting your self-concept on point more than anything. And that will help with your depression. Can you give us an example about revision? Okay. So you have a fight with your SP. He says something nasty. You say something really nasty to him. He leaves. You're both in tears and he goes. Terrible outcome, okay? Instead of that outcome, whatever started the argument, so say you in the argument you said, this is an example in my life. What's wrong with you? Me going like that. Instead of me doing that, I would go, baby, you all right? You seem down. You seem quiet. Is everything okay? And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, babe. I'm just really stressed. There's shit going on and just, life stuff. And you just go, well, I'm here if you want to talk about it. And he's like, oh, I really don't want to talk about it. And you go, okay, fine. And then you have a big hug and it's over. You don't end up in a fight, right? You go back to the scene. You change it to what you wish was said, heard, done, etc. And you loop it in your mind until that feels like, did that happen? Does that feel natural to me? Yeah, that's what happened. Esme got me a fish and it died. And I don't want to bring it up. My brain is thinking and affirm against it. Just go and replace it with another fish, darling. They won't know it's a fish. Like they did in the Kardashians when they replaced the hamster. Darling, just tell him. Be like, I'm so sorry, babe. I don't know what to say. It died. You don't know, it could be a beautiful healing moment between the both of you. Or go and replace the fish and don't tell him. And imagine he doesn't care. But I would just tell him, darling, and imagine he doesn't care. Affirm he doesn't care. Affirm he loves how bad you felt about it. How can I tell if I'm doing something wrong while manifesting SP? Guys, look. As long as you live at the end in your mind, you really can't do this wrong. As long as you're assuming they love you and you're assuming, you know what? We're going to end up together. I don't care what the fuck happens. I don't care if they got married 3 times since I last saw him. This is happening. It'll happen. Affirmations for abandonment. I am too special to lose. I'm too important to lose. Who would dare leave me? Well, why do some people say that manifesting is like witchcraft? Is this true? No, it's just called people don't understand it. People give nasty names to things they don't understand. So if you recreate a past story, then won't the old story still be in their mind? No, it's really weird. It isn't. It's really strange. It's like Back to the Future and everyone remembers a different memory. It's really odd how it works, but it just works that way. Try it, you'll see, and you'll be like, oh my God, they don't even remember. They don't even remember. And I'll say, I didn't say that. And you'll be like, oh God, they don't even remember what they said. What's considered a manifestation golden rule? Well, the golden rule itself is do unto others as you would have done unto you, which is part of manifesting, which is don't manifest bad shit. Right? Is that what you're talking about? But if you're just talking about the rules of manifesting, it is simply this. All manifestation is I am that. I am that I am. What are you conscious of being? What you are, I am, right now. What would you like to be? You're currently manifesting what you currently are. So you have to change what you are now to reflect out a new reflection, a new reality. That's all manifestation is. It's your consciousness manifest. What are you conscious of being? I am fat. Will you continue to be fat until you think differently about yourself? I am unloved. No one wants me. He doesn't want me back. This relationship will never get back together. We'll never get back together. He hates me. And then you'll perpetually be blocked, having him be mean to you, not want to get back together with you because that's your dominant story. That's what you're conscious of being, a person who's hated and not wanted. You're manifesting all the time. All you're trying to do is manifest consciously and stepping into the state of being that and having that already, the thing you want. What if I just affirm that SP is meant for me and don't visualize being with him? Do I have to feel what, darling? Feel, I don't know what the rest of that is. You don't have to feel anything necessarily, but just manifesting that they're yours. What if I just affirm that SP is meant for me and don't visualize being with him? You can just affirm without visualizing if you really want to, but do you have to feel? You said feelings didn't matter when manifesting, but manifesting while being scared could cause bad. I've manifested while scared and caused good. My mum went missing and the police were trying to find her, and I would use the word petrified, horrified, hysterical. I imagined in my mind what I wanted to see, and I manifested her back. I could still do it. You can still do it. It's a good idea to be in a good mood and be happy and positive. I'm not telling people not to be happy and positive. I'm just saying you manifest all fucking day, regardless of what mood you're in. Got your period, you're cranky, you're still manifesting. You're having a fight with your SP, you're manifesting more bad shit by being in the fight and being angry. You're manifesting all the time, guys. Can't explain the transition period. It's just your old thoughts purging out, playing out because the 3D is delayed. And it takes a while sometimes for those thoughts to play out. Other times it doesn't. I don't believe in gut feelings, but what is a gut feeling actually? It's just you manifesting things. You're having a fear in your gut. Okay, it's a brain-gut connection. Your brain and your gut were formed from the same cell in the fetus. Well, before it formed as a fetus, as the brain started to form, it was formed from the same connective tissue as your belly, right? As your stomach. Okay, so there's a brain-gut connection. There are more neural pathways in your stomach than your brain, right? So that's why there is such a huge link between insulin resistance and Alzheimer's, between depression and the food you eat. There's a huge, now they've discovered a massive causation between Parkinson's and gut flora, right? Those three disorders are all related to your gut, okay? Because of the brain-gut connection. What was the question? What am I answering? Forgotten. Oh, gut feeling. So when you have a gut feeling, it's literally like the brain in your gut having a feeling almost. Okay, because there's neural pathways in your gut. So if you're feeling that, when you feel really nervous and it goes in your stomach, or you get butterflies in your stomach, or you feel tension, and when you've got anxiety, it could be a stomach feeling. That's because it's linked to your brain. That's what I think a gut feeling is. It's literally a feeling, a neural pathway in your gut having a thought, a feeling. That's what I think it is. Boyfriend just broke up with me. Please help. Oh no, Ella. That's no good. Go back and revise whatever the fuck he said to you. Imagine he didn't say it. Imagine he rings you tomorrow and says, babe, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm so sorry. Okay? Just imagine you and him together. Doesn't matter what he said. Doesn't matter what you did. Doesn't matter what he did. Doesn't matter what you said. You and he are together and nothing can stop that coming about, and just forget what the fuck he said to you. Whatever he said to you was a reflection of something you were thinking about yourself, him, and the situation. Like, I don't want commitment at the moment. I'm going to play the field. I'm too young to settle down. Whatever the fuck you said could have been a thought out of your mind that you just had recently that you remember, or one you don't remember having. But all they say is coming out of your brain. They consider the gut the second brain. That's what I'm trying to say, yes. Yes, Coral, that's it. That's why all those diseases are linked to your gut. Loz, on TikTok, they say you always should trust your gut feeling if you feel like he's cheating. No. Please stop listening to idiots on TikTok, darling. I don't care what they've said on TikTok. What that is called is you had a long-held belief about men or about yourself that manifested. So these are the possible beliefs when someone cheats on you. They're going to cheat on me because men are cheats. Because somewhere in your reality as a child, someone cheated, like a dad or a mum, and you saw that, and you have this dominant assumption that's how relationships go. Could be that. Or you had someone in your ear going, men always only want one thing. Men are cheats. Your mum whispered in your ear or something when you were a kid, and it put that thought in your brain. Or you genuinely feel not good enough about yourself, and you assume other people are better than you. You assume other women are competition, and you'll literally manifest other women in your reality being competition because that's your dominant assumption about other women because you don't feel good enough in yourself, and then you'll literally manifest them choosing someone else because you don't in yourself feel chosen. It's not a gut feeling. It's like all these TikToks I keep seeing, and they're really distressing, and they're these girls using the music, checking their phone while they're in the bathroom. And I've written on one girl's the other day, these videos are really disturbing because you guys aren't realizing you're manifesting cheating with your insecurities. Simply by going and checking their phone, simply by snooping, you will literally manifest something to be snooping about. Because your dominant assumption is they're going to cheat, and then they will. Your dominant assumption is they don't want me, and then they won't want you. Boom, my mum cheated. I never linked that until now. Exactly. Right? So if you had a cheating parent, and it doesn't have to necessarily be the dad, that'll give you a dominant assumption about how relationships go and how people can't be loyal. And then you'll have a hard time trusting men. And you won't even realise it was about your mum. My dad cheated on my mum when I was a kid, almost throws up when they say trust gut feeling. I know. Yep. There's no such thing as gut feeling, guys. Meanwhile, he was cool the whole time. That's why I'm manifesting him back. What's this, Missy Chrissy? Hang on, where's the rest of it? What's the difference between visualization and daydreaming? Daydreaming is just like mindless wandering. You're not really planning it. We're visualizing, you know what you're going to think. I'm being conscious of the scene I'm about to think. I'm going to think of our wedding day. Okay. Whereas daydreaming is like drifting off. Very true. I've manifested every argument and issue in my relationship by limiting beliefs. Yep. Is that what you were talking about, darling? Meanwhile, he was cool the whole time. That's why I'm manifesting him back. Yes, guys, look. If they were great to you and they were cool to you the whole time and you started fucking it up with your limiting beliefs and your old core thinking, you've got to recognise that, which is great that you've done that, darling. Now you can manifest them back because you can change it, okay? What do you think about singing along with negative affirmations? With negative ones? No, I want you to say the positive ones, but yes, singing them is great. Sasha had a video on that today. Great idea. I'm so loved and wanted. Yeah. Make up a little song. That was terrible. Ella sent a donut. Oh, thanks, darling. Okay, guys, I'm so fucking tired. I'm falling asleep on this live. I've already got to go. Please do follow me. If you don't follow me already, I'll be live. I'm live daily. And come to the Facebook group. Come and do the Money and Success Challenge with us. You can watch all these lives back. And I'll see you soon. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.